Hello and welcome back to the Academic Writing Amplified podcast. I'm your host, Kathy Mazak, and we are coming to the end of our podcast mini-series, our mini podcast series. I think there's going to be one more episode after this one, but this one is called The Magic Gift of Time, and this came to me today in the car. So I might have mentioned, I think I did, in this mini series that I've been doing some new coaching programs. And one of them is actually a coaching membership. And it gives you access to like the current thing that the coach is teaching, but also this, like her back catalog of things in the membership. So I've been doing both the current like course program with her, and then also going back, and whenever I have free time, when I used to listen to maybe like a political podcast, or I used to watch videos on YouTube or whatever, I instead am listening to her previous coaching programs. And this one like really got me today, so get ready. So during this recording of a coaching call that I listened to in the car today, on the way back from dropping my daughter from school, the coach in this group call recording just said, if you magically were gifted more time, you'd use it the same way you're using your time now. And I literally gasped. I went and like touched my chest because it hit me right in the chest. Like, oh yeah. I keep saying, like, here's some that I do. So think for yourself what you've been talking about, and then we're going to definitely apply this to writing. So I would not say that I have a tidy house. I wouldn't even say that I have a clean house, like, to be honest. But one of before we've hired cleaning help, and in the new house, which we've been in for like, almost 2 years now, we haven't hired cleaning help because I keep saying the house isn't picked up enough for me to hire a cleaner to come in and like do a really good clean every couple of weeks. And so what's the reason that the house isn't picked up? I just haven't had time. I don't have time. I don't have time for me to do it. I don't have time to enlist the children in doing it. I just instead have been not doing it, just avoiding it. But it's not that I don't have time. And this is what that quote, I'll read it again. Okay, so this is what my coach said this morning. If you magically were gifted more time, you'd use it the same way you're using your time now. In other words, I would not use that magical gift of time to clean up my house. And the truth of that felt like really impactful to me. I was like, oh man, she's right. Dang it. So I'm going to now apply this to the academic life because you all are always saying, I mean, this is why my book is called Making Time to Write, which, by the way, spoiler alert, is a little bit of a bait and switch because you cannot make time, right? We only have the time that we have. But so many people would give to me that, like, why haven't you write? Oh, I just can't make time. I just don't have the time to write. That was like the thing I heard over and over and over again from people when I would ask them, like, why aren't you like hitting your writing and publication goals, right? So because I know that you've had this thought, let's use writing and apply it to this horribly true thing that my coach said this morning, right? Which is, if you were magically gifted more time, you'd use it the same way you're using your time now. So I'm going to ask you, what does your week look like now? Like, how are you using your time now? What are you doing that makes you have the thought, there's not enough time in my week to write? So maybe it's these things. Hours and hours of email. The false urgency of other people's problems. a quote, open door policy that causes you countless interruptions. Tedious paperwork, unpaid admin. Add to this list. What else is it that you are doing now? Think of it on the scale of a week. That's keeping you saying, I don't have enough time to write. If I magically added a day to your week, you would fill it with those things, not writing. And that's because you don't need more time. Your relationship to time needs to change. Instead, like your relationship to time needs to align with your desires instead of other people's ideas of what you should be doing. Let me say that again. Your relationship to time needs to align with your desires, not with other people's ideas of what you should be doing. So, here's the solution to the time problem. Stop wishing for more time and change the way you are living your days now. I know it is not easy. Okay, so I'm not claiming that statement that I just said was like, oh, just change the way you're living your days. No problem. It's not easy. In fact, it is fraught with uncertainty and requires overcoming fear. That's why I created a process for doing this, for changing your relationship to time inside of Navigate. That's what the middle third of the program, the time management part, like I call it time management because that's something that's understandable to a lot of people. But really what we're doing is changing your relationship to time. This process has helped members close their doors so that they can get their writing done, recognize false urgency and stop responding to it, and cut back on unpaid admin. Your time is yours, and the power to use it as you desire is yours. Before I leave you in this episode, a little reminder to register for the Summer Writing Planning Workshop happening Thursday, April 23rd at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a 90-minute workshop, and I'll walk you through the same method I teach inside of Navigate for planning your writing in the context of your real life. For summer, that real life needs to include rest, right? When you use your time in line with your desires, you will create power and energy this summer. So register today. Share this episode with a friend who you think needs to hear it. Have them register. And let's make an energetic summer where our time use aligns with our desires.